know why starting videos always just feels so awkward to me, but hi, hello, welcome back to the chan. Today I'm going to do a really chill Q&A. I'm going to try to edit this as less as possible. I'm going to try to not edit this. Does that make sense? Probably not. I'm also using my microphone. I feel like I'm really a podcaster today. But anyway, I asked you guys on Instagram for questions like a long time ago, almost a month ago, and I just never answered them. So I thought maybe I could just do a chill little extra video for the week. I hope you guys are enjoying twice a week uploads. I'm pretty sure I failed on the second week, but I'm gonna try to be doing twice a week uploads. See, I would usually edit that out, but I'm gonna leave it in. I'm literally sweating just thinking about it. I don't know why. I just really love editing. I love the editing process. I love like being creative and having kind of like a cinematic experience, even though it's literally not cinematic at all. My videos are not cinematic at all, but I like to have the creative freedom. I don't know. Anyway, oh yeah, I guess I'll just update you guys on my channel, where my channel's going before we get into the Q&A. So I am a college student. I'm a college senior, kind of. Basically, what happened is I was supposed to go on semester at sea in the spring, and then the program got canceled. So I am doing 2 degrees. So I'm going to graduate in the spring with my business degree, and then I'm stretching my communications degree out. So I'm going to finish that next fall, which will allow me to go on semester at sea in the fall. So that's like kind of a life update. But back to my channel. I'm taking 4 classes this semester since I'm spreading my classes out. I was originally going to be taking 5 or 6, which honestly, I'm already feeling burnt out. Well, not really anymore, but I was feeling really burnt out for my summer classes because I took, I think, 21 credits, which is more than a full course load. So I'm kind of glad to be taking a lighter semester. This semester, however, actually not however, I have like a really light course load for me. And I feel like these courses are going to be like kind of light in general. So hopefully that'll allow for me to have more time to upload. I'm also gonna be working. I'm doing like a tutoring job for some local second graders. I'm very excited. I actually start tomorrow when I'm filming this. So editing Daisy, well, I'm not editing this, but editing Daisy will have already started by now. Anyway, oh my God, I'm like stressed out about not editing this, but a lot of my friends do unedited videos. Now I'm an ASMR channel now. Anyway, I'm sorry. The ADHD is really off the charts. I'm actually filming this to procrastinate for my schoolwork because I literally only have 2 days a week where I need to submit assignments, and Wednesday is one of those days. It is currently 7:18 p.m. and I should be doing my homework, but I was really in a filming mood. We're already at 5 minutes. Scared. Okay. So I guess I'll get into the questions now since I just lost my train of thought. See, I wish I was editing this. Oh, that's what I was talking about. A lot of my friends do unedited vlogs. Why can't I say that word? My friend Taylor does a lot of unedited content, and I really like how it's like just really chill and how I can just put it on in the background. So I guess listen to this as if it's a podcast. I've always wanted to start a podcast also. Side note. Oh, I just hit the microphone. Oh, starting out with a big question. Do you think college is worth it? Personally, I wish I took a gap year because I feel like I would have gone into college kind of knowing more of what I wanted to do. I'd say college is only worth it if you know you're going to get something out of it, I guess. At the end of the day, college is a huge investment, and you need to be sure that that's what you actually want. Don't go just because society tells you to, just because your parents tell you to. But also, don't not go and not have something lined up. Like if I took a gap year, I'd probably work because college, once again, very expensive. So I guess college is worth it, yes, but also not worth it if you plan on getting a degree that you're not going to do anything with, or if you're following a degree path which you know you're not going to enjoy. Next question. I love using this microphone, but I never use it. I only use it for voiceover sometimes, which I think is stupid because I spent so much money on it. And I don't use it. Anyway, are you going to do any more pageants, or are you done with them? I think I'm done with them for now. If you didn't know, I did pageants for like 10 years. I started out as Miss Pine Tree Preteen. Then I went on to be Miss Little Maine 2010. And then I competed in the Miss America system for, I think, 4 or 5 years in the Outstanding Teen category. And I always had so much fun. I've made some of my best friends through pageants. I also was first runner-up to Miss Maine High School America. And then I also did High School America again the following year. I also did Miss Maine Teen USA and made top 10 in that. I did that 2 years in a row. And I was going to do Miss Maine USA, actually. I was really thinking about it. Like, I went to a meeting and was going to put a deposit down. But then at the end of the day, I realized that I don't want to spend that much money because pageants do add up really fast. You can get sponsorships, but it is difficult to get sponsors when you've been involved in pageants for so long because you can only really get so much money from businesses. So right now I'm putting a hold on pageants because I really want to focus on paying for school and then using any other extra money to travel. So maybe in the future, but not right now. Ooh, kind of going off of that, where do you want to live in the future? I definitely want to live kind of a digital nomad life. I've always wanted to do like kind of that remote job, like live in Southeast Asia for pennies and like try that out. And I obviously want to move back to London. If you are new to my channel, somehow you don't know that I studied abroad in London. I actually moved to London 2 years ago this week, which is crazy because I miss it so much. And I want to go back. If I go to grad school, I'm probably going to go to a master's program in the UK, or I was thinking about France also too because I'm a French minor and I really want to be fluent in the language, and I feel like that kind of immersion, going to school there. I'd take an English course, but I'd live in France, so I'd be speaking French, so I feel like that would really help me. But I just love London so much. I definitely want to live in London for a significant period of my life after I graduate. What would be your dream job right after graduating? So right after graduating, I'm going back to school, I guess, because I'm doing semester at sea. And then after that, I'll be graduating in like winter, fall, I don't know what you'd call that, like fall 2021 or winter 2021. I think I'm going to do a gap semester and travel because my semester at sea program ends in Japan, I'm pretty sure. So I want to travel Southeast Asia because that's an area of the world that I've always wanted to go and explore. And then after that, is there a plane going by? ADHD, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Me thinking about how I'm not gonna edit this. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. I want to go to Southeast Asia and do a little gap semester, I guess. And then I'll either see where YouTube is at that point if I want to pursue that full time, which at that point probably not because it's not looking like something that would keep me financially stable at all. Or I'd get like a big girl job. I guess my dream big girl job would either be at a PR firm doing like influencer relations, working as an influencer manager, like in an actual talent management company, or something in marketing to do with social media, because obviously I love social media and I love the creator aspect of it and the consumer aspect of it. So I feel like I would definitely thrive in that kind of environment. How do you deal with pressure/stress of any kind? What do you do to calm your brain down? This is a really good question because if you didn't know, I struggle with anxiety and also social anxiety sometimes. I really need to work on my diction. I'm so sorry. I feel like sometimes I'm editing and I don't even know what I'm saying. But anyway, I have anxiety and sometimes I have social anxiety too. So I get stressed out in public sometimes, and especially like when I go to school, like in-person classes, I get a lot of anxiety. But how I deal with that, I have a playlist that I listen to. It's called A Cup of Chamomile. It's on my Spotify if you want to check it out. It's just Daisy Blake, or maybe Daisy Blake 72. But I listen to music. It's mostly Vance Joy and like other kind of chill indie songs. And what else do? I drink tea and spending time with my dogs. My dogs are my best friends. Did lockdown make you rethink what you want to do in the future as far as career, travel, etc.? So obviously the travel industry is going to be very different for who knows how long, and that's kind of a passion of mine, traveling. I'm making myself cringe so much. yeah, it's maybe rethink travel for sure, because that's never going to be the same. And as far as career, I think the only thing that's changed is I've realized how many jobs can be remote. And if I wanted to stay in Maine, that's something that could be possible for me, because originally I thought like doing anything to do with social media or influencers, stuff like that, I would have to go to a big city, which I am not opposed to. But if I wanted to stay in Maine, if I wanted to like save money and live somewhere cheaper, that's definitely something that I could do too. How do you stay motivated? Well, I stay motivated by staying organized. So I guess I can tell you how I stay organized. I always have a running to-do list. Here's my running to-do list. I almost have to start a new one, but having a running to-do list always reminds me of what I have gotten done, so it doesn't make me feel like I need to do things, because I have problems with like over productivity. I don't know what you call it, but it always leads to burnout, and burnout's never a good thing. But I always have running to-do lists. I make timetables of when I'm going to get things done, and making sure to take a lot of breaks, because burnout is literally the worst thing ever for productivity. Daphne?
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm just getting my earpods. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so this is gonna be my last question. Or maybe I'll do two more. What? Let me just look really quick. Okay, we'll end it talking about London, as I end up talking about London with everything. But one thing I miss about London is being in a city, because I live in Maine, which is very much not a city. And I really miss just like taking the bus or taking the tube somewhere. And I know city life is really different right now too, so I have to like keep that in mind, that it's not the same, I guess, right now. But I really miss just like the city environment, that like fast-paced environment. And also I miss living alone. Well, I do really love living with my family, and I love being around people. I do also really value my alone time. I feel like being in Kingston kind of made me more introverted and made me value my alone time a lot more, and like valuing time to be able to recharge. But definitely, I feel like that's kind of two things that are complete opposite. Like taking time for yourself and then living in a city environment, I feel like are two totally opposite concepts. But yeah, I really miss being in the city in general, so I guess that's one thing I miss about London. And then also, I don't know, I miss seeing people, but I feel like that's more of a lockdown thing, because I feel like I saw a lot of people in London just because, I don't know, once again, it is a city. If you didn't know, London is a city. Anyway. Also, I've been getting a lot of questions about Kingston. Oh, this clip, hold on, I have to restart my camera. Okay, we're back. I had to restart the clip. I've been getting a lot of questions about Kingston, which is crazy that, first of all, it's crazy that my university videos have gotten so many views, because I was not expecting those. Well, actually, to be honest, I was expecting those videos to pop off a little bit, but I wasn't expecting like 100,000 views on my week in my life videos, which is like crazy. So I have been getting a lot of, sorry, I just burped. I have been getting a lot of questions in my DMs about Kingston University in general, which is where I studied abroad, if you didn't know. So just know that I have a Kingston specific video coming soon-ish. I feel like I always say that about everything and then I never release anything, but I actually am going to do a video all about Kingston, because I get a lot of the same questions, like to the point where I have a note in my notes app of like FAQ, which I just copy and paste, send the answers to these questions. But yeah, I recommend Kingston. I think that asking if it's a good school or asking if you should go there is kind of an interesting question, because me giving my advice for you to go there might be different like than the experience that you have there. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of what I tell everybody, because asking if it's a good school, asking a business major if it's a good art school, I don't know, like I feel like I can't really give advice on that kind of thing. But anyway, besides the point, I'm gonna make a Kingston video very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chatty video. I feel like I never do any kind of sit down videos anymore. I feel like I've only done vlogs for the past like, I don't know, 6 months, but also I have no concept of time, so maybe it's been less than that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. Follow my Instagram, because I want you to follow me there. Okay. I feel awkward ending videos too. I don't know. I'm gonna go. All right. I can't reach you to cover up the camera, but bye. Oh, That was really loud. I'm sorry. Okay. Bye. Bye, everyone. Have a nice day. Or afternoon, evening, whatever time it is. Okay. Goodbye.